Yes, people. So, I've been hearing a lot recently about people's vision of what art means and what it means to be, I guess, classified as an artist worthy of payment, worthy of respect, worthy of media representation. And there are so many things that encompass and embody what it is that makes a person essentially, in my view, a true artist. So today I thought I'd share a piece of work that basically is simply called art, that reflects on my vision in terms of what I've experienced and what I've seen of what it takes and what actually breaks people in terms of their pursuit of becoming, I guess, respected for what they claim to be their art, right? There are a few things that I'm going to mention that will reflect on movies that I've, over the years, enjoyed immensely because of the message, and invariably in this piece, the movies that I refer to will refer to the idea of what sacrifices individuals have to make to become an artist of renown, an artist of revered proportions. And I certainly don't envy a lot of artists now who are caught up in the whole administrative bureaucracy that determines who gets airplay and who doesn't. So, groups like NIFCA in Barbados, groups like the Poetry Society in London, groups clearly like the American government and education system who apparently have deemed that one of the top 5 majors that is useless in terms of your career progression beyond that educational period is the fine arts. So I will make reference to certain movies, and those who are older and a bit grey like me will recognise the content of the films that I'm referring to. So things like Angel Heart, things like Crossroads with Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid. A lot of people won't know that he was an individual that dabbled in movies of a very different ilk. And as you can see, it's hot out here, so I'm going to get on with it. I'm sweating, but essentially, hopefully you'll enjoy. And I would suggest to all the young artists that hear this, think very clearly and take this in, because a lot of this is very relevant to our pursuit, old or young, to become someone that people respect for artistic endeavour. So, simply, this is called art. You know, when your art's your closest friend, it can tear you apart if you won't just bend to become a famous star. But I guess like Common says, one day, oh yes, it'll all make sense, the struggles that we go through to simply make progress. Or taste what's called success. You know, you've got to keep your head when facing those with less, especially when you're striving to make your art transcend. Even when they're driving, right? Their Lexus or their Benz. Remember, in the end, true talent outshines them because they're talentless. The fools who move with shady crews who choose to use people like tools usually refuse to face the truth. One day, it's true. They're bound to lose and pay their dues because of lies they have contrived to have their lives in the limelight. See, they're not so nice, whether girls or guys who have no penis size, or girls who like to spread their thighs tend to use their devious mind to get a slice of the 5-star life by hitching rides and being sly. So don't be surprised you tend to find that talentless mules avoid art school. If you love your art, could you ever choose to follow the path these people do? Would you choose to bend over for a new Range Rover, or spread your thighs to get a contract signed? See, many have fallen by the wayside and have then withdrawn from the public's eyes, leaving the public wondering, why? Some have paid the ultimate price, or lost their minds and tried suicide before it was time to end their life. See, the price of fame is getting high, just like price hikes. What would you pay to see your face all over the place? Would you sell your soul to become well known? Quite a few now do, and that's no joke. They end up broke with the devil in tow. Louis Cypher knows. No soul, no show. Just the final crossroads. If you don't believe me, ask Ralph Macchio. Life, it seems, can be like a movie. What you choose to seek may become your destiny. So please beware, what you see in your dreams may result in nightmares. Be careful what you wish for, because it may come true. The Wishmaster proves that it's not all good. The world's not yours, right? You're just a pawn. So make smart moves and leave the devil forlorn. Stay true to your art and you'll get rewards. Rewards can be received in many forms. Trust me, believe. If your art has a cause, one day you'll see your art form soar. But it may come from an unlikely source. Someone might say that you've made their day and changed their ways from a path of hate to a higher place, where their misplaced hate's now been erased. No amount of pay can replicate that feeling of affecting change in someone who has never met you. A feeling that nice truly has no price when what you've done has touched someone. No fakeness, lies or fabrication. Creation designed through reflection is art that has no pretensions. Heed these words and you will learn how to cherish your art. It can help you breathe, just like your heart. But can tear you apart, like I said in this piece, right? At the very start. Too many now abuse that ask for loot, a fancy car or designer suits, or just to prove that they're better than you. Well, whilst they lie, stick to my guide and you will find that you'll dent their pride, because it's the truth from which they hide. They'll try to deny till the day they die, but one day they'll find their way to the light that shines on those inclined to stay true to the finish, from the very start to this beautiful thing that we call art. Right, folks, time for me to go and have a mango fresh from my neighbour's tree. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here.